Good evening. A permanent member of the Security Council, the Republic of Hauntworld, shocked the world today by announcing that it has terminated its membership in the United Nations effective immediately.
In spite of heavy international criticism, Hauntworld President Kerry Bailuk declared that his country will no longer cooperate with any UN organization. The UN, in turn, has voted to impose sanctions against the Hauntworld Republic, telling each of its members to disassociate themselves with any future military or business alliances involving the rogue nation.
It has now been 3 months since the Republic of Hauntworld terminated its membership in the United Nations, and today the Republic of Usham, the only country on Earth to have maintained a relationship with Hauntworld, also announced its sudden withdrawal from the world body. President Bailuk revealed that the Republics of Hauntworld and Usham have formed a military alliance and established an organization to negotiate with the UN on various international issues.
For those who might have forgotten, Republic of Hauntworld President Kerry Bailuk, who has been described among other things as the devil and the reincarnation of Hitler, turned 52 today.
Celebrating his birthday in Hauntworld's capital city, President Bailuk announced that 3 additional nations had now joined his military alliance. If true, it would give new credibility to Hauntworld's leadership role in opposition to the UN and would severely increase the level of global tension. In his speech, President Bailuk criticized the UN Agency for Science and Technology, which is preparing to institute the Earth Energy Preservation Program, also known as the Mantle Plan. He particularly singled out the originator of the plan, Dr. Kuzaburo Nambu, accusing him of leading the world on a path to ultimate destruction.
The total destruction of Maori, the capital of the Triad Alliance, has led to panic around the globe. The Republic of Hauntworld has denied any connection to the incident, but world leaders meeting at the UN remain suspicious.
What does it all mean, Dr. Nambu?
I believe we're entering the critical phase of a plan being carried out by dark forces to undermine the Earth's stability. As you know, the effects of long-term environmental damage forced us to draft the Mantle Plan to preserve our planet's energy sources. Our intelligence says this directly affected Hauntworld's decision to withdraw from the world body.
So you believe Hauntworld wants to upset the balance of international politics by subverting the Mantle Plan?
It's not as simple as that, Director Anderson. Our true enemy is not Hauntworld, but an organization that exists within its shadow. The Republic of Hauntworld is just a front for this evil conspiracy. And it is this anonymous dark force operating under the surface that presents the real and desperate threat to the future of humanity.
How do you know it exists? How were you able to detect its presence?
Since the beginning of this year, we've been tracking strange pockets of low air pressure appearing at random locations around the globe. We believe these pockets were created artificially.
What are you talking about? Humanity can't control the weather.
During the same time frame, a number of scientific facilities around the world critical to the Mantle Plan were destroyed, and a core of elite scientists associated with the program disappeared without a trace. Now I'll overlay the air pressure grid with a grid detailing the acts of sabotage. As you can see, there appears to be a correlation between the two sets of grids.
This proves nothing, Doctor. It simply shows that the scientists happen to disappear on cloudy days.
That would be true, Dr. Kessler, except for what's inside the clouds.
What is that thing?
We don't know for sure. It appears to be about 400 meters in size, possibly a craft of some kind.
A man-made object?
I didn't say that exactly.
I've heard enough, Doctor. Man-made indeed. You're wasting the Commission's valuable time with these ridiculous fantasy theories. And another thing. The only way you could have obtained these long-range images is through the misuse of our Datacom 7 satellite monitoring system. And that's reserved for use by our meteorologists.
I've asked for permission to tap into the satellite's transmission matrix. More than once, Dr. Kessler, and each time you've turned me down with no explanation. This was important.
If you persist in challenging my authority, I'll demand the General Assembly issue a formal complaint.
Hold on. If what Dr. Danbu says is true, this shadow organization represents a great threat to humanity. You may continue your investigation.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your trust.
But I find it hard to believe that an organization exists with that much advanced scientific power.
I've sensed their presence over the last couple of years. It appears they're finally ready to make their move.
I presume this organization has a name?
Yes, sir. They call themselves the Galactor.